Most pedig hallgassátok meg a MigSzol-csoport egyik német tagjának, Theresának a beszédét angolul.
Hello. First, thanks again for everyone who came here. My name is Theresa, and I've been living in Hungary since about 16 months. And I'm here today to stand for justice and the rights of immigrants in Hungary. Every day, immigrants risk their lives to come here, to search refuge, to search for a new and better life. When I arrived to Hungary, and in contrast to many others, I chose to come here voluntarily. I felt welcome. I quickly found friends, allies, people who supported me in learning Hungarian, in settling in feeling at home in this country. Let's extend this welcome to those immigrants that come here fleeing their old lives. Let's not join the governing party in its hostility against foreigners and in its racism. Viktor Orbán says the Hungarian standpoint is to stop immigration. In my experience, this is not true. The Hungarian standpoint, the human standpoint, is to welcome people who are in need of our help. Each and every human being is an individual with their own values, talents, and treasures. People from different countries bring new knowledge, new skills, new expertise with them. Thus, these people do not take away, they add to the country's riches and to the country's prosperity. I love living in Hungary, but what would Hungary be without things from abroad? Without the foreign words we use in Hungarian, without the foreign food we eat, the foreign wine we drink, even if we just drink it to remind us that Hungarian wine is better. Immigration is not a threat. It enriches our lives and makes us stronger. Saint István, Saint Stephen, who is often named as the founder of Hungary, he said, "A country with only one language, with only one tradition, is weak and vulnerable." Hungarians, most of all, know that searching refuge is never an easy decision, but enriches your life. Let's not forget that Kossuth was a refugee too, leaving his country because of war and poverty. What about Semmelweis, the savior of mothers? Today, he would be classified as an economic immigrant. And this list goes on and on. What about the thousands of Hungarians who left in '56, fleeing their country after the revolution was crushed? Orbán's comments about immigration disrespect European and democratic values. Fidesz officials have repeatedly stated they want to make European immigration policy tougher. Orbán's comments run against basic general knowledge about immigration. Foreigners make up less than 2% of the Hungarian population. Orbán's comments are in contrast with fundamental moral values. They ignore the right to seek refuge from war and from misery. Using immigrants as a scapegoat is part of an illiberal democracy that Orbán wants to build in this country. People are classified and treated differently, depending on their class, race, gender. Minorities of all kinds are seen as an obstacle or threat. Treating immigrants as a threat is part of a politics that makes us afraid of each other rather than work together. This does not only affect immigrants, this affects everyone in Hungary who is in need of assistance or who is being subjected to prejudice. Homeless people, poor people, Roma, we could list many groups here. In the Hungary that we, MigSzol and probably everyone here, fight for, it doesn't matter where we are from. It doesn't matter what language we speak. We are all equal and shall be treated equally. We work together in a democratic and inclusive society. We work together because we can learn from each other. And we work together to make the lives of all of us better. Each and every one of us is a human being and as such has basic human rights. Freedom of movement is a human right. The right to choose a place of residence and the right to seek asylum, it has to be respected. Refugees should be treated equally, just like Hungarians or Romanians who move into within the EU, or like us, people from Western European countries who come to Hungary. Without immigration, the world would be a boring, static, and much, much poorer place. The history of humanity is about the meeting of different peoples, cultures and religions. We wish that Hungary, a country that can be proud of being the first in Europe to enact religious freedom, but it stays as diverse and hospitable as it has been for centuries, proving to the world that here in the heart of Europe, many different people are still able to share their lives, their traditions, and live together in peace, just like they have done